Fabric isn't cheap. And honestly, the price is probably going to go up again before the end of the year. And the last thing that I want is for beginners to waste money on fabric by not completing that sewing project because the fabric was too challenging for you to work with. I did that quite a bit as a beginner. I did that. So let me help you. Let me help you save some money and some time by sharing with you what the best fabric is for you to be working with as a beginner. So the best fabric for you to work with as a beginner is woven 100% cotton. Now you might be thinking that these types of fabrics are not versatile, or maybe you saw some that you didn't like. And I get it, because when I was a beginner, I thought that 100% cotton woven fabrics were old fashioned. And I also think that because I was picking projects that were way too advanced for me as a beginner, a lot of them did not call for that type of fabric. They called for fabric that was too challenging for me to work with. And then something that I noticed is that even when I was picking easier projects that did have woven 100% cottons as a recommendation, I wouldn't pick it. It's kind of weird. And we actually talk about picking fabric according to recommendations on our sewing projects in Talk 1 of the Fabrics Decoded series, so you can check that out. But I want to reassure you that woven 100% cottons are absolutely wonderful to work with. Once you find ones that really appeal to you and your unique personal style, I promise you that you will probably make them a staple in your garment wardrobe of the things that you sew. If nothing else, you'll have some really great sun hats and some really great tote bags that will just go along with, whatever you make in a pinch. This dress right here actually is woven 100% cotton. It's a batik print, and I have other ones like it. I have 2 shirts that are like it, different colors, but obviously, I wouldn't wear that now like in the fall, but I wear it during the summer, and I've had people stop me and ask me about it. So you can make some really great things with woven 100% cotton. You just have to find what works for you, what you like, and what you think you will actually wear. So the first thing I feel makes these very easy for beginners to work with is the weight. Most woven 100% cottons tend to be medium weight, whether they are a little bit lighter on that spectrum or heavier. Medium weight fabrics just tend to translate to easier handling when you're cutting, pinning, and even when you're stitching at the sewing machine. And this is going to translate into, I think, greater confidence for beginners that, yes, I can handle this fabric. I can cut accurately. I can stitch them together. I can do this. I can learn this. And that is crucial for beginners because you need that as a foundation to be able to know that you can do this, to know that you can learn this, and to know that you can move on to more advanced things once you have learned to work with easier fabrics. So the second reason that I have found that woven 100% cottons are easier for beginners to work with is that they are more stable in nature than some other woven fabrics, and definitely knits. And when a fabric is more stable, that equates to beginners being able to better focus on all of the other skills that they need to learn, such as handling a fabric, cutting a fabric, and stitching a fabric together without having to worry about how to get that fabric to not move while they're stitching it. So that concludes part 2 of our Fabrics Decoded series. Make sure that you stay tuned for part 3, where we talk about where you need to be shopping for said fabric if you are a beginner. Make sure that you hit subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you will be notified of when we go live with the talk. Now, if you need help with fabrics, if picking fabrics or how to stitch fabrics or anything like that, we have a 3-month pass inside of our Where We Make community, where you can come in, ask any questions about your sewing projects, and get access to our growing library of sewing tutorials and talks just like these. So you can check us out at 3pass.whereyoumake.com. All right, guys. So that includes our talk. I hope that it was helpful to you. And as always, let's get this party started in the comment section. If you have questions about anything that we talked about, make sure that you drop them below. And if you are a more seasoned veteran, make sure that you contribute as well. All right, guys. So that concludes our talk for today. I will talk to you soon. In the meantime, sew on. Bye. Fabric. I just said fabric. I left the whole entire letter out of the word. Like, get it together. I didn't even realize I was recording. Oh my gosh. It was just like, boop, recording. Every rose has its thorns. Just like every cowboy sings a sad song. Every rose has its thorns. I've been hanging around my husband too much. He likes to sing music like that. And I like singing it with him. That's what we do here.